one more time. Kind of had a little bit of a oops going on with technology. So, welcome to another edition of Perks on the Griddle. And so, today, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be cooking up some tasty chicken wings and sliders to get ready for today's big event. And no, we're not talking about that old stinking Super Bowl thing because, yeah, I'm not disgruntled, but I'm not rooting for either team, so why waste my time on it? I can always go back and watch all those beautiful, crazy ads that they do. I can watch that on YouTube, and nobody benefits from it except YouTube, which, hey, here we are. So I'm helping them out. So wings and sliders. Today we're going to have chicken wings and sliders. But what I'm talking about, the big event that I'm getting talking about, is we have in Tioga yesterday, and I'm going to be putting these chicken wings on the slider. It's on the griddle. It's on low, so I just wanted you to kind of see this going on. Yesterday in Tioga, the Lady Indians softball team kicked off a great um, beginning of their season starting up, baseball starting up. So since we're doing the baseball team and softball team, they slide and they throw. Yes, that's why we're calling them wings and sliders. So they kicked off their tournament at the Ward 10 complex there in Tioga in Ball. Had a great time out there. Four teams were there. Well, obviously, were the Lady Tioga Indians, the favorite, my favorite, since I do the voice for them. You have to come out and watch it sometime. And Pine Prairie was there. Rapides High School, a good friend of mine, another Rapides Parish School there. My buddy, also the principal out there, Mr. Jeff Hickman, had a nice conversation with him, a little bit of text. We were talking about teams and whatnot and things that were going on. So they were out there, and uh, Caldwell Parish was the other team that was out there for the little four team tournament. Six, 5 games each team. So there was a lot of games being played. About 10 or so, something like that. Games played, 10 or 12 games, something like that, were played. Um, if not more than that, I don't know. Anyway, I didn't count them. I was just out there playing music, and it was a little chaotic with um, all the different teams and going on 2 different fields there going on. We didn't do a whole lot of announcing, but just kind of get out there and watch and kind of get back in the groove of things. Did a few little PSAs, if you will. So we're getting these wings on here. The griddle is on low. Just kind of laying them out here. Putting them skin side down, blades and drumettes, if you will. Uh, get them all laid out here, and I'm going to show you how we're going to cook these wings. My very first time to cook wings on the griddle. Not done this before. Saw a helpful video on YouTube of another guy that did it. They looked really good. So we're going to give it a shot. Important note to make, do skin side down. Well, might ask, well, their wings, they kind of have skin all the way around. Yes, 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 yes. You are correct. They do have skin all the way around them. But the real bumpily skin, bumpily, new word, bumpily skin. The real bumpy skin, we're going to do that wing side down first. And so I'm going to have to step in. It looks like my area here is not, I didn't prep real well. By golly. Oh, well, so be it. Um, so we have them here. I'm going to kick this up just a hair bit more because I had it on high. And so we're going to get that there. And I'm going to have to use my scraper to move them around, but that's okay. A little bit of olive oil goes on them because chicken is typically not a fatty meat, doesn't have a lot of fat in it, and the wings don't either, except the only fat that really chicken has is what's in the skin itself. And so let's see if we can get all these little wings as much as possible into an area that is so big. And as much of it touching the griddle as possible. Looks that one, I put that one on the wrong side starting out. There we go. Okay, and we'll kind of get these in here as best we can. So as much of it teaches. Here I am. Woo! Oh, it's going to be a busy week coming up. I can see that already. As much of it is touching the griddle as possible. And we're going to use this as a cover. I'm going to have to change that up a little bit. Tell you what, I'll be right back. Watch this for me. I'm going to go in here and get another pan. And hopefully we don't disconnect. You can probably hear me on it. This is something neat that I found that works out pretty good. Let's see here. I'll tell you what. No, I can't do that. Let's just use it. Okay, we'll do it that way. So if you can still hear me out here. All right. So we've got this stainless steel dome and this big flat one here. Should have grabbed my spatula while I was in there. Get that up just a little bit. All right. I need to turn this side on. Oh, it's on. Never mind. So we're going to separate these a little bit. That way we can get them doing like they're supposed to. So my cooking time is going to be slightly adjusted, as you can see. But here we go. The video I watched, the guy did it 5 minutes per side. He started them out skin side down and did 5 minutes per side with the wings and the drumettes and the blades, they call it, the drumettes and the blades. And cooked them off like that. Okay. So let's call that Exhibit A, Pan A, if you will. Okay. Put those underneath there. Gotta find you a home. Might not make it. So there's that. And we're gonna put a little bit of water on it. Okay. And let that kind of steam up. That's gonna get hot, so I'm gonna have to remember not to touch that. And let's get these spread out so they will all be touching the griddle as much as possible. All right. Yes, I'm handling some raw chicken here. I'll have to go in and wash my hands again here in just a moment. Get this going. Try to get those skin sides down. Um, that's a lot of chicken wings. Yes, I'm not feeding an army, but I am feeding my lovely family. And we are going to watch a movie tonight. We're going to watch a movie tonight. I am actually going to chick flick it with my little bride. Watch her favorite movie, which came on earlier and we recorded it. My best friend's wedding. So I'm not sure who she's watching get married, but one of you, who is her best friend, will probably be getting married soon. And since that movie came on, I don't know. Sounds reasonable in my head. So here we go. Let's get these little drumettes on here. Spread out a little bit. I know about where that pan lays out. And so, trying to get these dudes arranged in here best we can. Yep. Okay. Okay, get you all in there. That might work. This just might work. Might have 1 to 2 stacked, but for the most part, that should do it. Okay, so we've already put oil on it, and now I'm going to come back and put. Yeah, I'm going to switch those in just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. We'll call that good, like that. And now we're going to put a little bit of water on it and create a little steaming going on. There we go. So now I need a pan for them, or else I'm fixing to have a mess. I'm going to have a mess. That's what it is. I'm just going to have a mess, it looks like. Because somebody has made off with my little drain catcher. So I'm going to have me a little mess here. That's okay. So be it. And this too shall pass, as my daddy used to tell me. So we've got wings going here. I have them on a low medium kind of setting. And so what I wanted to do is I'm going to take you on a quick little journey. Golly, it's already been 10 minutes. So those wings are going to be flipping here in just a few minutes as soon as we get back. Take you on a quick little journey. I walk out here and show you something. So the other day I bumped into a good friend of mine. And you all, I'm sure, know him. If you don't, you ought to get to know him. He's a very, very personal guy. His name's Mike Johnson. Mike is running for representative, state Louisiana representative. And we're going to see if we can get this. Oh, doggone it, Mike. I'm going to go grab the light I got right over here. Oh, here's a car passing. So we might get it here. Hey, come on, show us. Show us. No. No. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can find something on here that turns on. I'm looking for a thing that turns on the flash, but I don't see one. Oh well. Oh, there's some. There we go. There's some Mike Johnson there glowing in the background. I'm gonna grab a light because Mike is a great friend of mine. I'm gonna take a picture. He got me a big old sign in my front yard. Big old sign. Because I don't mind showing him that I'm supporting Mike Johnson for state representative. And I hope you do too. He's running to help us out. Yeah, how about that? He's running to help us out in this district. So I would appreciate supporting him. There we go. There we go. Where there's a will, there's a way, right, Mike? That's why he's running. He's trying to help us out. Mike Johnson, state representative. There we go. There we go. And so I'm supporting him. I got his sign in my yard. And as we know, signs don't vote, people vote. And in this district, in this parish, Rapides Parish, there has been pitiful voter turnout, honestly. And so, folks, you got to start realizing that is voting is a right that you have, and it is a voice. It is a very powerful voice, and so exercise that. If we're to get changes made, if we're to make things better for the future, I got it. We got to vote. We got to make it happen. So, with that being said, I'm gonna walk back up here to the chicken wings, see how much time we got left on the clock, and see if we need to get these dudes flipped over one time. So what he does, the guy that's cooking these wings, that showed me his little trick or his little way to do it. I say trick, but how he cooked the wings on the griddle. Let me get the mount in the right spot here, folks. Okay. What he does is he cooks them for 5 minutes, then flips them. So we've been almost 5 minutes since we've been gone. Well, I guess since we've covered it. He cooks them for 5 minutes, and then he flips them over and cooks them for 5 minutes again. And And then he does that again, cooks them for 5 minutes. So he does it for 4 rotations on it. So I'm not going to keep you out here the whole time. It's already been a whole lot longer than I anticipated because I did not get myself prepared before doing it. But there's the first stack of them. So I remembered that those dudes would get hot. And so what we're going to do here, flip these wings over. I'll show you that real quick. Flip them over here. I saw him do that with thing. And I said, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it with a spatula. With tongs, because it would go a whole lot faster. And so there's them wings. They're starting to get a little color on them. Not much, but after the next couple of rounds, I'll come back out here and we'll call it, after we do them, the next 2 rounds, before we get ready to take them off, I'll come out here and show you what they look like when we're finishing them up. How about that? Does that sound good to you? So all I'm going to do next after this is I'm going to flip them over, rub them down with a little bit of oil again, and put some water, give them a steam bath. Put them on some little oil and water there. Get them dudes going. Cover them back up for another 5 minutes. Then we'll come out and we'll do that again. But just won't put any oil and water on. We'll come out, flip them over. Put a little salt, pepper on them. I'm going to use Tony's personally. And then we're going to go in there and mix up our special sauce and my sliders to put on here. Since these take a little while, I'm going to wait and cook the sliders towards the end of this process. So everything's ready at the same time. We're wanting to eat around 6:30 on tonight. We're going to sit down as a family, enjoy that little meal. I know there's some friends of ours that are out there. Robbie and Shelly Ryder, they're out there and having some friends and family over at their house. Congratulations. I think he's smoking some Boston butts or smoking some meats. Guy's got a big old beautiful pit. Does a great job. I've had some of it before. He does a great job. And they're having a little get together there, which is awesome. There we go. And so we've got those turned over. If we can get them all squished up there together. Put a little oil on them. Where'd my oil go? Here it is. Put a little oil on them. Olive oil is all we're doing. A little extra virgin olive oil. Roll them up so they get a little suntan. And push that wing back up there. Oh, that's hot, by the way. And then we're just going to put a little water on them. As you see them steam up there. Get them covered up so that steam keeps on going. We're going to do these the same way. Well, if you stay tuned, you stay tuned, huh? So here's this one. Beauty of that metal will cool off pretty quick. I'll flip these, there's not as many under here. And go inside and get them sliders ready. This week, oh, I had a busy week this week. Coach is going to the clinic on Friday. I got another trip planned. Something special, I believe, that will be unique to an offering. Tioga High School um, that we offer our students. Talk about that more as it comes along, gets closer. Because I like to keep you guessing. I like to keep excitement there. Still got about a school year, a little less than half a school year left to get through. But for those students that are trying to figure out what school they're going to go to, Tioga High School is a good school to consider. We have a lot to offer our student body there. Get these wings turned over. That's it. Got one more right there in the middle. It needs to be turned. As the kids say, turn. Yes, turn. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Turn. I was thinking about chicken wings being turned. There we go. Let's cool it off. Let's rub those down with a little bit of olive oil. There we go, boys and girls, you drumettes and blades. Got your olive oil on. Get you a little bit of water going on in there with you. You get your steam bath rolling. We're going to call that good. And this is another dish of Perks on the Grill. Kind of crazy, folks. We're real. We're live. And we're not trying to produce something that's fancy. We're just showing you real stuff. Hope you enjoy it because we're going to enjoy it. But I